up to 5 people.
Alright, I've just started recording. How is everybody? Get on to roll 20.
I think this is the most we've had in months.
It is.
Yeah, I know. It's like we never have more than like 3 people for a session these days.
Yeah.
The stars have aligned.
Truly.
I blame Wednesdays.
Well, actually, it's Thursdays that's the problem up until this
Thursdays,
point,
yeah.
So.
Uh-oh.
But now
That
we're
doesn't
on
stop me from
Wednesdays,
blaming
all good.
Wednesdays.
Why is Wednesdays the problem?
Okay, so get on to roll 20.
You know why.
And get and in not game there should be a thing. Here, hold on. Let's meet on watch together. Put yourself on that too, so you can hear the bubbles.
The underwater sounds.
When she was a kid.
I've got this really funny thing. I'm trying to play with the kitten right now, but Lasagna also wants to play, so they're both trying to catch the same little fluffy worm.
Oh.
And Lasagna keeps trying to run off with it.
Where's the roll 20 link?
Oh.
I forget.
I can get you.
I mean, to be fair, you can just log into Roll20 and the campaign will show up as something that you can just launch.
Yeah.
True.
Alright, I will.
Okay.
How do I
I like how probably most of the beginning of our recordings is just us all having technical difficulties and being like, is this... How do I... are we in the right place?
Here we go. I copy link, and I copy other link, and then I send them to you.
I don't think anyone hearing the beginning of any of these episodes would listen for more than 5 minutes. It would be too painful.
Maybe.
I'm like, what the fuck are these old...
But the thing is, when I'm
Struggle with it, okay?
when I'm watching other people, I often skip to like 2/3 in anyway.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I feel like most campaigns, at least the first, like, half hour is just everyone trying to arrive and get online.
Yeah, like, I've never seen one where there wasn't like a 20 to 40 minute preamble. Well, that's like...
There you go. Those are the 2 links.
The lore of
Thanks.
TTRPGs.
Yeah.
Lasagna, it's not gonna come off the frickin' pole. I don't know why you think it is. It's
Okay.
not alive. It's a piece of string.
So, I need you to put your little character on the screen too, if you could.
This is gonna be fun. Don't worry, guys. I definitely know what I'm doing.
If you go on the
That is helpful.
little thingy with the book, and then you basically just
Hey, there you go. So you're over here with these people.
I have just noticed Antonio watching from afar. I've got 2 cats actually hanging out with me, and then Antonio refuses to participate, but he will watch.
He's
too
a
cool.
pervert like that. Oh, yeah, cool.
Nah, he's too cool to play with the others. He's gotta be away from them. He can participate, just not actively.
So,
He's got a brood.
Yeah.
So here's what has happened. We're summing up just before what happened. So right now, the reason that Mads isn't with you guys is because Mads is currently playing dead, I've decided, in the canteen after they fell over. So it's just,
they fell over and everyone realized that they actually are a corpse.
yeah, well, a skeleton, just a skeleton. And so like they've fallen over and they're like, if I just play dead, everybody will think it was a prank. It's fine. You have been temporarily mind controlled, if you remember.
Who, me?
Wait. You two sound so similar.
Sundown or me, Asura?
Asura has been temporarily mind controlled.
I've been temporarily mind controlled. I do remember that actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm on board with where we are.
Right. And so you guys have gotten to the area where people are doing research, and you guys are trying to find some portion of Frankenstein's notes that he left here. Adam Frankenstein's notes that he left here. And then there's
I
another.
hate that guy.
Why do you hate him?
Haven't we only met the
The what? Hello?
come back from where the monster was staying, or are we still in the same places?
No, you left where the monster is staying, and you went down to. Hold on, I'll show you where you went to.
And we went back to this place to try and find.
That's where you went to. I think you guys are at. GHC? Oh no, you're at Domino's. I forgot, you're at Domino's. Because remember you brought pizza there?
I do.
Domino's?
Domino's in Antarctica.
Might as well get cheeky Nando's next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is that in the Arctic?
I think that's the Arctic actually. Wrong pole. Cheeky Nando's in the Arctic, Domino's in the Antarctic.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone knows that, dude. Come on.
so, our
It's part of the Santa Claus mythos. Like, always gets a cheeky Nando's before he gets out.
and drinks a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Did you know that if Pepsi had won that licensing, he would have been green?
Green?
Green.
I thought it would have been blue, considering Pepsi's branding.
Yeah.
So, Karen, you've kind of just shown up.
Yep.
I guess you were outside with the dogs, but because there weren't any, but because they brought them in, you're just like, well, I guess I'm coming with you guys.
Also,
Fuck it, I guess I'm coming.
as always, you're my personal stalker, you know. Vibes.
Yep.
Vibes. We love it.
It's
Healthy relationships.
It's so convenient for so many explanations.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? They got there because they want to be there. Because
Yeah.
they're a stalker.
I'm gonna say that if Mads manages to get away from the attention, that they're probably just gonna corral the dogs and wait for you guys by the exit.
Okay. I can't remember what mind control-y stuff is happening to me. I remember making dumbass choices that led me to this place, but I can't remember how much control over myself I have.
So you basically are walking with one of the NPCs, and they were like, "Come, let's show you the beautiful things." And you're like, "I love beautiful things. Oh, the music in my ears is so lovely."
Cool vibes, love it. Okay, down. I'm
And
back on board.
and you guys are following Bacchus because you're like, Bacchus, get back here.
Oh no, I think they've got Bacchus. They've activated. I can't believe they activated their almonds and now they're gone.
So, what do you guys want to just follow Bacchus, or do you want to try and grab Bacchus, or what are you doing?
I mean, there doesn't seem to be any reason to do anything. Bacchus is, just doing their whole jam.
Very carefully.
I'll follow.
So Bacchus, I'm gonna take control of you. You're going.
They usually get quite annoyed when we comment on their behaviour, so, just...
I usually get away with it, but I'm also tiny.
So you eventually come to here. Aw, I'm sad that I can't put you in the middle.
I'm still curious what the What noise you were trying to make?
Hold on, wait. Are you guys following as well? I realize I just moved you, but you might not be.
Hello?
Yeah, apparently we're not player characters, we're NPCs.
Sorry,
and
go ahead.
I'm learning to accept.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. You put yourself where you want to be. Within reason, don't like...
Icon is, and I keep thinking it's Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
Okay, you can't
Hello.
hear me. I was having some audio issues for a minute.
Wait.
there.
Is there another person here? No, okay, it's just... Oh, it's
Nah,
just...
it's just me and my eternal technical difficulties because my
Gotcha.
headphones and laptop are in an eternal war over who's gonna win.
So, where would Guido and Legalt like to be for the start of the scene?
Probably haven't followed you down the corridor.
Yeah.
So you guys are just gonna be like here at the corridor. You guys don't want to, or wherever you were just. Oh!
Trying to
Yeah.
sort of very carefully keep an eye on what's going on.
All right. So you guys can just see in a little bit, but you can't see what.
I'm gonna practice my yo-yo skills.
So
What?
when you guys enter, let me see where all my pretty pictures went. You see, these. Where are they? Do you remember the weird, fluffy thing that you thought was AI generated?
No, I do not.
Oh, you mean Infinite Furby?
Yeah, it's if you go to in-game, it's like right immediately.
Infinite Furby blast.
It's
Kenobi.
it's you start here. Hold on, I'll start. You start here and you scroll down. Copy message link. Copy message link. You fuck. Here you go. Why? There we go. Ta-da!
Oh, those.
Oh, the imaginary featherfish.
They're real featherfish, and it makes me so angry, and I don't know why. That you're like, they're not real. It's like, I feel like you're anti-science.
No, I'm pro-science. That's why I don't believe in the featherfish. If something doesn't look like anything else that exists,
It's then
people
from
just
the...
expect you to believe
Everything
it.
from the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Everything from the bottom of the ocean.
The bottom of the ocean is like the weird eldritch realm.
Yeah, but there aren't feathers at the bottom of the ocean.
male
Those aren't
becoming a part
actu-
of the female. There is no such thing as sensible biology in the ocean. Let the featherfish live their lives.
Have you ever been to the bottom of the ocean? How do you know there are no feathers at the bottom of the ocean, huh?
Yeah, Cuddy. What about that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be caught out.
Also, I would like to point out that frills are not unique to feathers. The plant, the fern, has a similar shape, and also so does the tongue of a woodpecker.
I hate that. That's knowledge that I wish I didn't have. Thank you. It
Anyway, so
I'm not going to get in the way of, you know, the fantasy that we're playing in. That's, you know, we're all playing a role-playing game where things aren't that aren't true are real. So I'm not causing problems. It's just that this thing isn't real.
it's on National Geographic.
Okay, you can only deny the facts for so long.
What it actually is the Illith actually is made up of several of them and is
Oh,
trying.
I see. Try to deflect.
Yeah.
Featherfish in a trench coat.
Yeah. We'll find Illith one day somewhere and he'll like realise we're onto him and he'll just explode into about 1 million featherfish. And then reform.
And then
somewhere else.
immediately drown.
Like some sort of aquatic vampire.
And someone will think that a bird died.
It really
I'm
does
so-
look.
Alas, they sent the geese through the wood chipper again.
I'm so upset that I just looked up what a woodpecker tongue looks like. I hate it. Why does it go
It's
so
long.
far into its head? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, doesn't it wrap around his brain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Weird. I
Have-
don't like it.
have
I'm
you-
scared.
have you
it's
seen-
got spines on it. Oh, it gets worse.
Have you seen the argument that the reason that the way that you can prove that creationism is real is that thing?
The woodpecker's absolutely horrifying tongue.
Yeah, they're like, God must have created this, and I'm like, your God sucks.
What fucking god would make this monstrosity? Yeah. I hate it. I hate it. Almost as much as I hate geese. Geese are terrifying. Objectively terrifying.
Oh, have I told you the story about geese when I worked at a theme park?
And then after that, we're going to start the scene.
Yeah,
Yep.
we do actually have to start playing at some
True,
point.
true. So, when I worked
love
at the
your
theme
optimism.
park, there was like these two geese that had like, because I used to work on like the pedal boats. These two geese had taken over a small island in the middle of the pedal boats, and I had to keep telling people, please stay away from the geese. One of them is completely insane, and the other one is very pregnant.
Please stay away from the geese. They're geese.
Yep.
They're horrifying creatures with
let's-
teeth in their beaks.
I say pregnant, it's a bird, so it's like looking after the eggs, but like,
I was
Pregnant.
gonna say, guess who's who?
yeah, one is one is looking after the eggs, and the other is completely batshit. So of course these three teenagers. So there's a rope that separates the two parts of the lake it's sort of on. And then there's the water that I'm convinced if you fell in you would dissolve.
Right. So just like the Thames then.
Yep. These three teenagers decide, I know, I'll throw a pebble at the goose.
Oh.
Oh.
While in a pedalo. They try to like pedal away, and I'm just like calling someone over, like, Jesus Christ, it's fucking happened, some dumbass has done it, no! And they get themselves stuck on the rope that divides the area.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like they did this to themselves. So,
They
like,
did, I was just watching, like, there were
at a certain
kids
point,
in the line cheering
You've got
for
to
the
realize that
geese.
your actions have consequences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
I
just
mean,
like,
only one of them threw the rock. The others had the misfortune of having a friend who threw a rock.
Yeah,
yeah.
the others definitely encouraged it, knowing teenage boys.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So they were stuck there for half an hour while we had to try and figure out a way to keep the geese away from them. One of them, unfortunately, got sent into the lake and was never seen again.
Like,
No, that one,
A
they got him out. Teenager, yeah.
No, there was
Went into
just
the
a
lake.
teenager that fucking died.
No, they got him out. He just green afterwards. Just a mix of greens and browns and
Lake
yeah, like,
sludge.
yeah.
ugh, gross.
The smell was unbelievable.
Ooh.
Because he'd broken the surface tension, so everyone had to smell it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And he was the only. Even the goose left him alone.
God damn, that's quite impressive.
Yeah,
Okay.
like they finally got him away, and I'm just like, I'm so glad the geese just didn't give a shit about me, just like standing there with the pedal boats on.
They knew that you were one of the ones that like make sure that they knew that you were one of the designated okay humans.
Yeah, they knew I was the bouncer.
These are
for the
geese. There
Okay.
are no designated okay humans to geese.
I
The
don't know.
geese could smell that you weren't paid enough for what you were doing.
Yep.
Pigeons.
Basically, yeah.
They can sense the underpaying.
Yep.
I like the idea that these are geese in solidarity. They're like, all right, we're only going to go after the ones that are rich and assholes.
Yeah, we'll go after the stupid ones, not the poor sod who's just paid to stand here.
Okay.
No, they know.
Yep.
So I need everybody to do another roll, including you're rolling fuck.
Rolling fuck, eh?
My favorite.
It's that
That's
time
an
of the week.
interesting one. What am I rolling for that?
Hold on, I'm
It's got to be a
looking.
physical, right? Stamina.
Y'all are numpties.
Oh, I mean, so the problem is,
Athletic.
I'm a bionic, so
Performance?
Stamina.
Mo, I'd like
Yeah.
you to point out on the
Bionicle uses its hands. It's a lover. Hello.
Hello.
Everyone disappeared.
I like that. That's what killed the momentum of the chat there for a second. It's like, where does the bionicle fuck Mo?
I also responded and nobody heard it, so I was like, "Oh no!" I said, "Bionicle is a lover. It uses its hands."
I'm gonna make my dexterity roll to find out how well I yo-yo.
Okay,
one success.
I guess I'll roll
No, I'm
dexterity
gonna.
athletics. I'll see if I can find the penis.
God damn it! Let me just.
What the fuck are y'all even rolling for?
I
I
don't know.
didn't roll yet. Stop.
Okay. So.
Walking the dog.
Is freaking Guido treating the bionicle like a yo-yo right now? Is that what's going on?
Help. Okay. So I need you guys to roll.
Why are you staring at my yo-yo that way?
I need you. Can you hear me?
Ignored. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Somebody can hear me. That's all that matters.
Okay, Mo, that's 2 9s and an 8 to find the penis.
God damn you all!
Fuck.
Nothing's gonna get done.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Will we
great.
ever be able to even start this session?
Okay. I need you guys to all.
The penonicle.
Okay. Can you all calm the fuck down? I need you to roll resolve plus composure.
I'm cool beans. I'm watching
Rolling.
my dog getting walked all around the town.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I need you guys to roll resolve plus composure.
Ugh.
Ah, fuck that.
Resolve. What's that?
When you hear this back, you're going to hear it from my end, and it sounds like you guys just completely ignored me, because I could hear you guys, but you guys could clearly not hear me.
No.
Oh no, we
I
weren't
think
ignoring you
there
as
have
well.
been a couple situations of the ignoring, definitely.
Love.
Okay.
I closed my tab without moving to shit.
Fuck.
But you did roll 2 successes, so you're okay. Actually, both of you did.
What were we rolling?
Are you okay?
Composure
Yeah.
and resolve.
Okay.
I got a failure and a success. So
Oh.
basically mid.
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 Ugh. I got a 4, a 5, a 3, and a 6.
Why
I
have
mean,
you...
none of them are either a fail or a success.
Yeah.
Why have you turned into an old goat?
My throat. It is decided.
Do you have something to drink?
Yep.
So, neither... Well, actually,
Ugh.
Archeon
Ugh.
and Guido feel it for like a brief second, but
Ugh.
it flashes right by. You
Oh god, what do we feel?
You feel this like overwhelming wave of awe. Like
Good or bad or?
good awe. When you're little, you know, and a big kid or a parent does something really fucking cool, and you're like, how did that happen?
Yeah. Gotcha knows.
Oh.
That's the kind of thing you feel. You feel safe and impressed and like everything's all right, just for the briefest moment, and then it goes away.
Aw.
Oh.
No.
And
You know what? I bet it was Mr. Bubbles. Great guy.
and then the Bacchus and Legault, you continue to feel that.
Okay. So I'm basically just both mentally controlled and vibing right now. I'm just kind of standing there looking a tad blissed out, basically.
And as you do, one of those weird feathered starfish creatures sort of comes up from the well. It's actually a hole it's like an access point for like getting samples.
Yeah.
The thing doesn't appear to come out of the water. It sort of just begins to. Now, typically, these feather starfish are actually quite.
Yeah.
They're not huge or anything, right? Because they're like starfish size. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like.
Okay.
Size of your hand.
Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger.
I
but not
imagine
much.
like the feathers spreading out probably made them look a little bigger than they actually are as well.
Yeah. But this thing seems to almost fill up the whole well. It sort of like pushes against the sides, and you can hear this echo. And what you hear is this thing saying throughout like all of your heads, because you can hear it in your head. It says, "We are the chorus. Welcome."
Oh, good.
Oh.
Do we hear it?
Like,
Yep.
singing,
Horrors beyond our
dancing.
wildest imagination, you say?
Wait a second. Does the Lego hear it?
Yes.
Where is that coming from?
Inside the house.
Oh.
From the featherfish.
Guido, I believe the fish is speaking to us.
Yeah, but that's the wrong
perhaps
number.
It's time to stop walking your dog.
Very well. I
If I must.
cradle instead. I just recognise priorities as all, but I'll start doing a cat's cradle to make myself more manoeuvrable.
Joyous day, it says. Joyous day, for we are here.
Yeah, man, it's a pretty joyous day. I highly agree. I'm living my best life right now, you know? I didn't even think there would be drugs down here.
We are.
I'm just going to say I'm not ready to join another cult.
We are here to help your kind.
Oh, no, we're not part of a cult. It's simply a group of like-minded individuals.
You sure?
Okay. You wouldn't happen to know where, like, a pile of papers about 100 years old telling you how to reanimate the dead would be?
The creature stops and thinks and says, "When we ascend, there will be no need for reanimation."
Oh,
I
we're
told
not
you it was the
talking about
cult.
you, my friend. Do not worry. Ascending is like a whole other thing. You know, I never ascended myself because I was born into godhood, but you know, I can't fault you for wanting it. It's pretty good. Anyway, still looking for those papers. I know you're not into reanimation, but we do need a body for our friend.
They are meant.
They are they are using their old one, which is unfortunately without skin.
Exactly. And it's starting to freak people out a little bit.
Join the chorus, and they will have as many bodies as is in the chorus.
So you're saying we can have a selection? Is that?
I mean, so I think Guido's gonna be like, well, that solves that problem, and I'm gonna push the skeleton.
You're gonna push the skeleton into the water?
Just imagine the skeleton is starting to dance.
Wait, are you pushing the skeleton into the water?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Fine.
Fuck.
Oh.
If Mads comes back and they're dead again, dear God.
Hey!
Just comes back. Why am I damp now?
Mads comes back and is dead extra.
Even more dead.
Double dead.
Well, Mads, we found a sequel, Dead 2.
The revenge.
Okay.
Yes.
Blame Guido.
Now,
please.
now Matt's will just be a dispersed consciousness across the entire globe, though. So that'll be, that'll be a level up.
So
Totally, yep.
this is how the starfish emerges from the well.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
that's about to
sick.
descend. What's going on?
That doesn't look like a Furby at all.
Be not afraid. Indeed.
Biblically accurate feather fish, I think.
That's how it starts to emerge, and then it sort of fluffs out in and becomes like that.
Holy moly.
Oh.
Holy moly.
I did research for this one. I tried.
We did.
Be not
Oh.
afraid. Extra be not afraid.
Um,
Might I ask, would you mind if I stroked one of your feathers? That's quite distracting, really.
it
I
reaches.
promise I won't poke you in one of your eyes. Or at least I'll try not to. There are quite a lot.
It reaches out and like, it doesn't have appendages. It's just a mass of fluff. But like, it extends some portion of the fluff towards you.
Yes, good.
I will be petting said fluff then.
As the skeleton drops into the bottom of the well, keep in mind, is not, it's not like, it doesn't have a bottom, it's just into a hole. If you go up a little, you can see the shelf, right? Do you see that, like, shelf of ice?
There's like 8,000 pictures of sexy skeletons. Hang on.
Oh, no, that's an out of context. Don't go to go into
I
in-game.
forgot I did that.
Is it in game?
Yeah, go to in-game.
There we go. Ice shelf. Found it. Yep.
So if you see, there's like a little container area of like isolated water underneath the ice shelf.
Yeah.
That's where it's going into.
Okay.
And this,
So basically, Guido has potentially lost Mads' skeleton forever.
As the skeleton falls into the water and you guys look down, you see. Did you remember the weird animation that I sent you guys? It's just underneath the thalassophobia, the den thalassophobia animation.
Wicked savings with member perks like free delivery.
Take a quick look again. It's very short. It's 57 seconds.
Yeah. I remember this from last time. It's in game. It's like one of the first messages you'll see.
Ah. I don't like this already.
As you see the skeleton fall, right? This large appendage from you can't really see, it's so deep down, sort of appears out, and what looks sort of like a giant version of the feather starfish, but because it's so big, instead of it looking like feathers, it looks like a tentacle with more tentacles coming off it. Right?
Wacky.
And it
Okay.
sort of unfurls and holds the skeleton at the tip of its tendrils and sort of furls around the skeleton and pulls it down.
I wish that you had not played Subnautica. This wouldn't be happening to us otherwise.
I mean, I think that I'm gonna look around for the ghost to see if it's still here.
Guido, am I correct in thinking you just essentially abandoned our friend's skeleton to...
I'm going to be very benevolent.
Any problem? So I just gave them the skeleton so they could like sort it out now.
Are they like still consciously attached to us? Can they drown in their current dead state?
So
I mean, they're dead.
What you then?
Well, I don't know how death works. I've never died before.
Hold on, I need
You
to.
just shoved it down the well and then said, "Fuck it, let's go."
Hold on. Don't worry. Good things are. Well, good is a strong word. Things are about to happen.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the loo.
Perfect timing. You guys can all chat while I find the right image.
Okay.
I'm just problem solving here.
True.
I think that you actually didn't want to solve the problem and instead ditched the problem down a well, but sure.
So have you guys ever seen
We'll have our
the
own
ring? 'Cause I think this is
interpretation.
how we get the ring.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the ring.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's a video, but I could be wrong.
Well, if you can think about it, because the video comes from the curse, and the curse was from her being thrown down a well.
And the curse came
Wow.
from Antarctica, delivered by angels.
So what we're really getting is we're getting the polar ring.
Well, if
The real
only...
question is like,
Sorry.
what should we do about the angels now? Because they seem like nice and good. They've already helped us out.
How? You just shoved Mads down a well. They haven't done anything.
I mean, they've already solved the problem with the skeleton. You know.
If not.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it using a different prompt.
I mean, we can probably go home now. Actually, now that we've solved the quest. Mads doesn't
Well,
need
that's
anybody.
that. Let's go, guys.
Can I just say, I did not predict that would happen, but I love that you did it.
Joined with human consciousness. This is literally just one of the endings of Fear and Hunger 2. Mads has just become the internet.
Internet?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
So what you're saying is this is Serial Experiments Lane?
Maybe.
Why am I not getting any luck?
Well, thank you very much, I person.
Hold on.
You're welcome.
You fuck off!
Wow. Just like Santa Claus.
This is the part where we write the campaign ourselves, actually, so...
It is not.
Just giving
Yeah,
Mo
so,
increasingly serious.
Santa Claus, how did you end up at the South Pole?
I hate you so much.
Well, you see, I always have a cheeky Nando's before Christmas, but this time of year, I've got to go with Domino's.
Oh, that makes so much sense, Santa.
Oh.
Christmas
So, how long have
episode.
you been planning to ascend and, like, become God, Santa?
I think Santa already has ascended to godhood, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Santa
you
just
see,
told us
That's
that
my
they were still
present for
planning to do it.
everyone this year.
Oh, that's good.
They said that
Well,
they're here for
what if
the.
someone's been bad? Will they not get to be part of the rapture then?
Oh.
I'll go to hell, surely.
Fuck.
I'm trying to find a good picture. Well, good is a strong word.
We're trying to find a good, but good is a strong word.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I get it, man.
Good is a four-letter word.
Very strong.
Oh, yes. Here we go. I think this might be it. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see if this is better. No. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna send some samples. They're not what the person looks like. But here we go. So that you, I'm deleting that.
What the fuck?
So what you get is, if you look at the other image, there's weird kind of floaty disjointedness, right?
Yeah.
So what you see is a human, which is also a strong word. So the big
Humanoid?
Yeah, humanoid. The big fluff that you've been stroking sort of plops out something that looks sort of like biblically accurate human Rayman.
Hey.
Biblically accurate Rayman. Okay.
So the torso is floating, and then each where the joints should be in a creature are instead separated, and it's floating. So it's almost like floating bits of flesh that are each digit and each part of that thing. And there doesn't seem to be a head. Instead, there's sort of like a flame, and the torso is covered in eyes.
Right.
Okay. Well, I've only got one question. Which list am I on? The naughty list or the nice list?
I'm afraid you're on the neutral list, Guido.
Get in the well, Guido.
right here on the annoying list, Guido.
The feathered starfish creature sort of folds in on itself and begins to slowly go back into the well and goes, "We have gifted an avatar to one of yours. You have offered us a being, and we have remade it."
So this is Mads.
This is Mads now.
Hey.
Excellent.
Sick.
That's gonna be one hell of a thing to explain when they get back.
Well, what's up, Mads? You know, a biblically accurate human.
Hello, Mads. You're a bird now.
Well, you're welcome.
7 extra eyes.
You're the eye bird now, Mads.
But I don't think I said that Mads has any feathers.
Bird.
Which means that they're a dinosaur, really.
I say biblically accurate dinosaur human.
Oh.
They're just biblically
Sounds right to me.
Mads at this point.
Biblically accurate Mads. I have a head of fire, a torso of eyes, and I have every appendage floating. Wow.
BAM for short.
Well, I'd say mission successful.
I'm
that
going
went
Let's go home, guys.
surprisingly well.
I'm going to say Mads is unconscious from such a big event and collapses into a kind of
Understandable.
pile on the floor.
This is going to be difficult because we can't pick them up.
I told you they were gonna drown. Look at this. They've drowned now.
We might have to pick them up, I'm afraid.
Well, the problem is we can't because, okay, I'm going to try picking up the torso and see if the other parts float as well or if they just stay on the ground.
So they sort of... There's no string, but they sort of drag after you like they're attached with string.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we need some string. Fortunately, I have my yo-yo. So I'm going to tie their extraneous limbs to their body.
I mean, it sounds like the limbs come with us no matter the string.
Well, I'm just going to be walking this
What
pooch
are you doing, Guido?
all the way back to, you know, the Northern Hemisphere. And just start dragging the body along with my yo-yo.
Well, okay, you can do that, but I'm going to be very benevolent as a GM and remind you that you don't have any of the notes.
But
You don't... What?
so we're sorted.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Sorry for speed running.
I'm just like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm still mind controlled, so I'm sort of spacily staring into the well still.
God.
Yes, that's true. You are still mind controlled.
I'll try and guide you away from the well
Yeah, you don't put up
as
much
gently as possible.
You don't put up much resistance. You are just sort of like the ambient effect is essentially that you're like
I said, I didn't know they had drugs down here, man. This is great.
yeah, you're just sort of placated. And so you guys are not going to do and you're just going to let this whatever the fuck this is stay here.
Bring on the raptor.
Well, it is in
okay.
the Arctic after all.
I mean, why would we want to stop Santa from causing the rapture? That's what I want to ask.
It's not Santa, and you don't have to stop the rapture. I just didn't expect you guys to not want to stop the rapture.
I mean,
Well, that seems like you've forgotten the group you're playing with, Mo.
Counts the rapture. I feel like it's a pretty safe assumption to assume we don't give a fuck about the rapture.
Barkus is a god from the cult, and I'm a cultist from the cult.
No,
I'm a
but,
bionicle.
but you guys, the thing is that also, you do also work for one of the devils, so I thought that you might be like, it wasn't crazy.
Okay.
It
I mean,
wasn't crazy. Alright.
I mean, I guess. You know what? No, you're right. I am gonna go back to the hole and look in it if there's still an angel in there.
The angel seems to. There seems to be. You look down, and there seems to be like sort of like a bunch of weird, non-Euclidean buildings down there that seem to have a bunch of floaty angelic-like things going between the buildings.
Okay. Well, this.
You know what? I gotta say, whichever god is running this place is a real wuss. They're only sending their disciples to run the whole shebang. Trash.
I think this would be a really. Guido is someone who's all about games, and there's a game that he's always wanted to play, but he's never really had the GM to do it with, and that's Pascal's Wager.
Pascal's Wager?
What the fuck is Pascal's Wager?
It's
Well, Pascal's Wager is basically the thought that if God exists, then it's better to believe in God, because then you get to go to heaven. But if God doesn't exist, pragmatic reason to believe in God.
I see.
Yeah, you've just done a load of good things for no reason, I guess.
So basically, what Guido's going to do is he's going to sort of get on his knees and like pray to underwater Jesus.
Underwater Jesus, just underwater Jesus floats up.
You know what?
Well,
I actually think
underwater Jesus can't like pass through the surface of the water because he can't move through the membrane of water. That's one of his powers. Remember? So he'd be stuck down there.
Oh yeah, he just sort of like wells up as just the water warps around him.
Actually, I also think
because Jesus can walk some water, so he can't be underwater.
Oh.
Upon seeing Guido praying to another deity, Marcus is actually going to take personal offense to this.
Marcus, can I ask you a question really quickly? I need to ask you a question. I understand that you were complaining just now that all of the followers do all of the work in this cult. So I was wondering, does that mean that you're coming back to our cult? To do all of the work again?
A group of like-minded individuals. And once again, no, I'm actually trying to currently make something of my life as well. You know, I can't just run a group of like-minded individuals, you know. I was enjoying all the sex, drugs, and sacrifices, but sometimes you just gotta see a little bit of the normal sides of the world. I feel like it's going to make me a more well-rounded god.
Oh, but it's boring.
I think this is quite fascinating. I mean, how often do you see strange feathered creatures covered in eyes?
Whenever I look at you, Marcus.
Thank you. But I think I'm far more attractive than any of these ugly creatures.
No, that's very true.
Thank you. I know. You're most correct.
As Guido gets down to like pray to these beings, you're playing a game doing this, right? You're doing Pascal's Wager, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm playing Pascal's Wager. So I'm playing a game with divine beings.
So something about what you've done, sort of all of the kind of chorus that's been going through the whole place sort of quiets down and sort of pulls and pools, and all of a sudden you hear all of the thoughts of all of these beings, and they're not thoughts that are like, it's like hearing the thoughts, it's like a cat hearing the thoughts of a human, right? They're not they're not easily translatable, right? you're not hearing like, I wonder what I'll have for breakfast. You're hearing like, and so the shepherd shall ascend, blah blah blah, or right, and you're hearing terms and words that you've never heard before, but you sort of vaguely can tell what you've essentially like downloaded a Necronomicon into your skull.
Sweet.
Enjoy, Guido. Try not to go insane.
Everybody else has been released from the chorus that was up above the surface while you're committing this wager.
Nice. So I just saved everyone from the rapture. Nice.
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 So one of the creatures comes up. I sent a picture of what came up from the well.
Play?
You can press play on that.
Oh, yep. Yep, that's a vibe.
What am I pressing?
I find it kind of scary and horrifying, to be honest.
There's a link to like a picture, basically.
The Seraph.
The Seraph.
The Seraphim.
Oh dear.
And it sort of looks at you, and you hear a sort of boom out. Everybody hears it, but it's really loud in your head, and it's much quieter in their head. Of like, what have you done? It's not angry, but it's like worried.
I've decided to believe.
How can belief take
Did your audio go?
Who knows?
Hello, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
It
How did
asks,
belief take?
how can belief take? Belief is a gift.
Well, you haven't been playing some of the philosophical games that have been being developed in the last few centuries, I see.
Oh.
Game?
Yeah. Like, in a game, each of the players has agency and room to make choices. And so my move in this game is to believe.
I don't understand. We don't.
Well, since
understand.
it's like gone into my brain and has like, I'm gonna start projecting out the rules to like every board game in existence.
Okay, you gotta do a roll for that. I gotta see what happens. Let's see what roll that is.
I can't believe he's gonna kill God with Monopoly rules.
Okay, do academics plus intelligence.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let's see, where's my character sheet? Okie doke,
Well,
academic.
guys, it would seem that Guido has found faith in a false god, so I think we should head out now. We've got a body for Mads now, anyways.
Oh man, does it have to be academics? Oof.
What? It's got to be an intellectual one. If you can give me an argument for something else, I'll listen.
What about... Since I am specifically talking about sort of philosophical games, kind of games to play with entities from other dimensions, I think Veil Theory feels fair.
Is your Veil Theory better than your academics?
Yep.
Wild. I thought your academic was pretty high.
No, I have science that's super high.
Ah, you're that kind of nerd. Alright, I'll let you do Veil Theory.
Okie doke. Ugh.
Holy
Okay,
shit!
crit 10.
So,
God damn.
what has happened by that crit 10, which I was not expecting at all, is you've essentially kind of like convinced this race that humanity functions through like game theory and game systems, and they've decided to temporarily halt their ascension while they research better ways of handling humans.
Okay.
And what
wait a minute. Has Guido become a prophet?
Doesn't a prophet have to speak to humans, though?
A prophet to the angels! An angel prophet!
Yeah.
A prophet of humanity to the angels.
Yeah. That...
Yeah.
And so what
I got game, you know? I got game!
He's like Moses now.
So what's going to happen from now on is that occasionally you will get like help and questions, and they will ask for help. You've got essentially like a little thing where the angels are like, all right, I need to learn about these games, and also we're going to go and talk to these humans and play games with them. You've kind of converted them to Yu-Gi-Oh-ism.
I mean, potentially we might have just, like, infinitely stopped them, considering that there are infinitely new games being made, so, like...
But on the other hand, I think it will redefine who gets to go to the Rapture. That basically, I'm going to start promoting a view that there is a ultimate game played through humanity, and that once we figure out what that game is and who the winners are, then they're the ones who get to go to the Rapture. But that's, you know...
I'm sort of sad that you're not going to go to the other place, because I did set up another part of this that for a different, because you know there was 2 places you could go and you decided to go to both, but now you're not going to go to both, so you know, well, you did go to the cooler of the 2, so I don't hate that.
Yay! Sucks.
What's even funnier is, I think, okay, let's figure out what you guys are doing now that you've done that.
Yes, finish that sentence. Describe what we just did.
Now that you've stopped the angels...
No, they're not angels, they're false gods.
So are you guys all just gonna take Mad's unconscious
Say
body?
that about my flock.
Literally a flock!
Listen,
Oh my
you're
God.
welcome to believe in whatever you please, but there is a correct God, and it is me.
True.
Not that there aren't other deities around, I am simply the right one to worship.
True and real. Go off, King.
I can also guarantee I'm a lot more fun than these fluffy blokes.
But are you fluffy?
And whatever your divinity is, I fear that you haven't surrendered to the way of the game.
Why would I surrender to the way of the game? I have no need to.
And that is where we diverge.
That is because you're very lame, Guido.
No.
Hello?
We're going to start a holy war.
Oh my god, I love the idea that a holy war is just 2 friends beefing.
I've seen many a false prophet in my time. I may have sacrificed a few in my own name as well, but that's a whole other matter. But I have nothing against false prophets, really. Believe whatever you wish.
Are you guys just gonna stand in this place and argue, or are you guys gonna like leave, or like what?
Good one, actually. Perhaps we should discuss this elsewhere, though.
Yeah, I mean, now that we have one of my flock here, I feel much more invested in carrying them in a more careful way. So I'm going to pick up Mads more gently than with a yo-yo.
Oh god, have you decided that Mads is part of your flock now? So...
Of course.
no.
You're an angel.
Thoroughly disgusted by this concept.
I like the idea that it's become two different divine groups working for devils that are like just sort of against each other, but sort of friends.
What?
Well, because Mads would be an angel and Guido would be the prophet of the angels, and you are a god and you have one of your followers with you. So it's two different divine groups working for the devil.
Find your place, Bionicle.
The Biocoming bros, because we like blowing shit up. I mean, never lighting anything.
Yeah, but he's also a toy, and toys are inherently connected to games. He'll always have a place in my flock.
That he is in actual fact a small sentient being, and that you are an imbecile.
Yikes!
I seriously do not know why you guys are so convinced that he is not a small sentient being, considering he has been both fighting, speaking, and interacting with us generally. For how long now?
It has been a good long
he's a
while.
complex
I'm not
toy.
sure why they,
No toy
make
in
lots
the
of mistakes.
history of humanity has ever had this much knowledge or ability to think.
He's a great toy.
I simply cannot comprehend how you have reached this conclusion, to be honest.
At a certain point, I just sort of... I just had to stop being surprised by it, really.
Well, not.
I mean, I can show you the receipt.
We understand that you are a sentient being.
I mean, I can show you the receipt that I used to, you know.
Just because.
Wait, I'll find it on my phone. One sec.
Does not mean he's a toy. It's very likely that you bought a similar-looking toy, or alternatively, he simply happened to get grabbed by someone who thought he was a toy because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time and he got sold. Am I right?
Yes, I do recall I had ventured out from the hive at one point, and then all of a sudden, I was in a box, some sort of Swedish or Danish company named Lego. It was very strange.
Strange. It's strange. Honestly, the objects of humanity's affection do confuse me.
It was a trick question anyway. Obviously, the Bionicle worships Gadunka.
There is no other god than Gadunka.
All hail Gadunka!
All hail Gadunka, except for not me. Definitely Barkus, not Gadunka.
You know of the great prophet Gadunka?
What the fuck is this? I was looking up hybrids of angels and humans to try and get something that kind of approximated what Mads looks like. And instead I got this. Are you ready for absolutely not at all?
Rosie, why are you looking
No,
up
but show
like
us
that?
anyway.
What's wrong?
Here, it's an out of context.
What the fuck?
Right?
What?
What?
I don't like.
I don't
I feel
like
like
that.
it's got to be AI generated, right? It's got to be.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think it is.
I
is
don't think it is. I've never seen AI generated that does brushwork like that. It always looks kind of weirdly
Like AI
What
generated.
the fuck else is gonna create this nightmare? Like, why the fuck would a human make this?
Probably they were on drugs.
A bit too wrong.
I'm now gonna reverse image search this. To
I
see.
can't, like, find any discrepancies.
Oh wait, maybe. No. It's just horrible.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
I
just
can-
horrible.
Maybe
The weird pig creature in the top right is a bit strange, but I don't really.
I thought that was
like
a wolf.
It might be
Yeah.
a wolf
Wolf pig.
coming to eat the rabbit. of humanity.
The rabbit of humanity. Ah, yes, my favorite rabbit, the rabbit of humanity.
Rabbit of humanity.
Yes. Why is he pissed off as well? He's so angry about it.
I mean, I'd be pissed off if I had people just living in my ears, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys? What are your guys? How are you going? What's the plan for leaving? Are you gonna go back to Adam and be like, thanks but no thanks? We've got Mads
I think
a body.
we do need to go meet our best friend Adam.
Honestly, I just want to go hang out with the
Do
guy.
we-
He was pretty chill. He was a pretty chill guy.
Ugh. Fine.
Got along quite well.
So do we leave
Oh no, it is an artist, and all of their paintings are nightmares. I hate it.
Yeah.
Can you send us a link of the artist?
Random website with others of their art.
Oh, amazing.
I'm so disturbed by.
I'm telling you, an AI could never.
No, an AI actually could not.
Yeah, it's the right
Yeah,
level
it's
of
out of
unhinged, I think.
The AIs can only mimic so many art styles so far.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think what we've learned is that this is the one art style that all AIs are mimicking.
I see, yes, of
Yo,
course.
wait, this freaking video.
I thought their name was Pepe Tomato.
The NFT.
Wait, one of theirs is an NFT?
No, the
Seraph
Seraph
image.
video.
It's an NFT. It's an NFT that costs 550 quid.
Really? No. Nobody's buying it.
Of course they're not, because NFTs are stupid and pointless.
Yo.
But it's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck, but
It's cool, and all of their art is cool, but, like, it's everywhere. Nobody has bought it. They've just shown
Money
everybody.
laundering.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess if I was going to money launder, I'd money launder with the Bible.
I quite like this one with the frogs, the people frogs, and then there's a person looking at the people frogs.
Okay, wait, hold on. We haven't stopped recording, and also we need to decide if we are ending the session or not.
It's terrible. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, the toucan's growing out of his head, but I don't want it to.
Okay, guys, real quick, are we done for today? Guys?
Alright, so we're going back to see Adam.
Okay, so that's...
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna time skip. Time skip. That's the sound of a time skip, did you not know?
Time skip sound.
Yup. Totally. Yup.
That's the sound of the TARDIS taking off, guys.
Absolutely.
So do we just end it there for now, and we'll start up again like another Wednesday, or do you want to keep going?
I think we've.
I'm
accomplished
happy
quite a
here.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we accomplished a lot.
I think so too.
Or at least I did.
Yeah.
We did a lot today.
Guido fully was like, I want to see the DM do improv, and I was like, ah!
I pushed the skeleton in the hole.
Catch these hands.
All right. So
I never thought I'd get to make a. I never thought I'd get to think about Pascal's wager in a constructive way.
The other thing is that none of them know that they're all.
I did not know it existed until today, so I have no new opinions on it.
I knew the
Excellent.
concept.
I'm
I didn't know it was
still
called Pascal's wager.
Always will be an atheist.
I am going to. Do we want to say goodbye to the recording real quick? Goodbye, recording.
I recorded.
I recorded.
Bye bye.